gas stations. There is no gasoline in the city, only diesel. They delivered 83.5 of the fifth to the Sevastopol gas station. This is the whole line there to the gas station.
Between lighting up refineries and Russian oil facilities, Ukrainian generals are not forgetting Crimea. The occupied peninsula is attacked daily, and this time Ukrainian drones struck gold. 2 Russian and 26 transport aircraft were burned down, and 2 radar stations, including the MR-10M1 MS-M1 coastal radar system, were hit in a raid by Ukraine's primary Ghosts Special Forces unit in occupied Crimea. The Defense Ministry's main intelligence directorate, HUR, reported on Telegram on September 25. These elite operators continue to eliminate high-value enemy assets on the territory of the temporarily occupied peninsula, the HUR said. The An-26, designed by the Antonov Design Bureau, is a twin-engine tactical transport aircraft that first flew in 1968. It can carry up to 5.5 tons of cargo or transport troops for airborne operations. Earlier in the day, the Ukrainian Air Force reported that a Russian Su-34 fighter bomber was shot down while it was striking the city of Zaporizhzhia with guided bombs. According to Ukraine's General Staff, Russia has lost 428 aircraft since the start of its full-scale invasion in February 2022. And here's some more context on the Ukrainian strike on the Russian Nebo-U radar station in Russian-occupied Crimea yesterday. Even if this radar was only partly damaged, this has huge significance and is a disadvantage for Russian air defense. Due to its location in Crimea, the Nebo-U radar station can monitor the situation in the sky in a very wide range, including aerial targets. Not just in parts of Ukraine, Odessa, Dnipro, Kropivnitsky, Kyiv, Kharkiv, but outside Ukraine as well. NATO's largest base in Romania, Chisinau, the coast of Turkey, Istanbul, Ankara, etc. It is also a very rare radar. Russia's only got dozens of them. Damaging one of these radars is a loss for Russia. It increases reaction time for Russian air defense and creates blinder spots. Russian leadership has turned Crimea into a spot for destroying rare and expensive equipment. They have set up a trap for themselves. They cannot stop defending the occupied Crimea, but they are not able to provide security for their defense systems. Russia continues to spiral into fuel chaos as entire cities are now literally running on fumes.
Yes, I specifically went around the TEC and the RTAN gas stations. There is no gasoline in the city, only diesel. They delivered 83.5 of the fifth to the Sevastopol gas station. This is the whole line there to the gas station. Most likely it will all be bought up now. They brought 2 trucks.
Well, that's about it.
A Ukrainian Ram 2X loitering munition flew more than 100 kilometers from the front line and struck a Russian Pantsir-S 1 air defense battery at Luhansk airport. Dossier Shpiona, an Ukrainian Telegram channel, reported the destruction of the system. Researchers from the GeoInt project Dnipro-OSINT geolocated the firing position of the destroyed vehicle and said fresh satellite imagery shows burn marks and the Pantsir's disappearance. The strike area is about 100 kilometers from the contact line, which the Ram 2X reportedly crossed. Dnipro-OSINT said a drone repeater conducted extended reconnaissance to enable operations at that depth. The channel also reported a second Pantsir-S-1 destroyed near the village of Snizhna in Donetsk region, but there is no independent visual confirmation of that claim. Militarny was the first media that reported on the Ram 2X's first appearance after a closed demonstration in April 2024. The drone, with an X-shaped airframe, is described as an operational tactical loitering munition capable of striking targets beyond 100 kilometers. A key innovation is an integrated machine vision system that can acquire and automatically target objects during the terminal phase, useful when communications are lost because of the radio horizon or electronic warfare. The RAM-2X uses an electric motor and is catapult-launched. Warhead options include fragmentation, thermobaric, and armor-piercing variants weighing up to 3 kilograms. The armor-piercing version is said to penetrate up to 40 millimeters of armor. A companion drone repeater is a core part of the system, performing target detection, tracking, and post-strike battle damage assessment. The repeater helps maintain video and command links beyond the radio horizon, allowing operators to guide loitering munitions at long ranges. A Russian military aircraft flew over a German Navy frigate in the Baltic Sea. German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius said, Tagesspiegel media outlet wrote. He noted that repeated incidents in recent days, Russian drones and jets entering Estonian and Polish airspace, as well as the overflight of a German frigate, clearly show that Russia is increasingly, quite literally, testing the borders. Pistorius did not specify the exact date of the incident, but German media reported it happened twice, once shortly before last weekend and once during it. The vessel in question was Hamburg frigate, now participating in NATO's Neptune strike exercises from September 22nd to 26th. These flyovers are viewed in military circles as unnecessary provocations, Pistorius stressed. Russian dictator Vladimir Putin wants to provoke us. Putin wants to provoke NATO member states, he added, saying the Kremlin is trying to identify and exploit alleged weak spots in the alliance. There has been several Russian provocations in NATO territory. On September 10th, around 20 Russian drones crossed into Polish airspace from Belarus. 4 were shot down. September 12th, Warsaw confirmed the strike involved 21 drones, apparently targeting a logistics hub in Rzeszów. NATO activated Article 4 consultations. September 13th, Romania reported an intruding drone pursued by F-16s near Kilia Vice. September 19th, 2 Russian jets flew low over Poland's Petro-Baltic oil platform in the Baltic Sea. September 19th and 20th, 3 MiG-31s violated Estonian airspace for 12 minutes. Estonia convened the UN Security Council. September 23rd, Copenhagen Airport was forced to shut down due to drones. Shortly after, Oslo Airport in Norway did the same. September 23rd, NATO's North Atlantic Council condemned Russia's actions as deliberate escalation. Bulgaria will suspend the contracts for the use or transit of Russian natural gas by 2026, Prime Minister Rosen Zhelyazkov said. Speaking to the Bulgarian news agency, he said that Sofia will also join the EU's decision of a complete exit from the Russian gas market by 2028.
Since the derogation was lifted, which you remember we insisted on so much, Lukoil Neftokchim does not process Russian oil, and there are no oil products on the Bulgarian market to be used. Regarding President Trump's call, which was heard today during the General Assembly session, we, as part of the European Union, will join the Union's decisions for those in the short term for the year 2026 to terminate the contracts for the use or transit of Russian natural gas. In the long term, by the year 2028, the natural gas currently used by Bulgarian industry and consumers on the Bulgarian market is imported liquefied natural gas, which arrives through liquefied natural gas terminals. We have already made contact for the months of October and November, and under very good conditions, LNG from the United States, and our market is fully supplied with natural gas and at competitive prices.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.